Alright, last video of our unit is cognitive factors in learning, and what we're going to be talking about is different ways that we learn other than just observational learning and classical conditioning, operant conditioning and classical conditioning. We're going to be learning about observational learning. Cognitive psychologists are willing to speak about what people and animals know because of learning, not just about what they do. And cognitive psychologists see learning as purposeful and not mechanical. They believe that a person can learn something simply by thinking about it or by watching others. And they see people and even some animals as searching for information, weighing evidence, and making decisions. Two kinds of learning that involve cognitive factors are latent learning and observational learning. How do you know where objects are in your home, in your school, or in your neighborhood? Well, you probably have a mental picture or what we would call a cognitive map of the area. And because you're very familiar with your school, for example, you know the locations of your locker, the main office, the cafeteria, the gym, and my class. Chances are that no one has reinforced your creation of these mental pictures. You've just simply created it on your own. And this is latent learning. Learning that remains hidden until it is needed. Observational learning is knowledge or skills acquired by observing and imitating others. And Albert Bandura is one of the most famous people that did this, and his research on social learning has shown that we acquire knowledge and skills by observing and imitating. And observational learning accounts for much of human learning. Children learn to speak, eat, and play, at least partly by observing their parents and others do these things. Modern advertising also uses elements of social learning. People often decide what products they would like to purchase based on advertisements they've seen. And the effects of media violence. We learn by observing parents and peers, attending school, reading books, and watching media. Most health professionals agree that media violence contributes to aggression, and a joint statement issued by the American Psychological Association and several medical associations points out that media violence supplies models of aggressive skills. Children who see a lot of violence are more likely to view violence as an effective way of settling conflicts. Viewing violence can lead to emotional desensitization towards violence in real life, and viewing violence may lead us to real-life violence. Just as observational learning may contribute to violent behavior, it can also be used to prevent it. So again, like classroom behavior modification is used. Teachers are taught to pay attention to students when they're behaving appropriately and ignore misbehavior that's not harmful. And a token economy is when people are paid to act correctly by earning rewards that could be cashed in for treats or merchandise, etc., etc. A personal contract is also a behavior modification technique, and it works by first identifying a behavior you want to change, setting a goal for the new behavior, and creating a system of rewards or punishments that encourage that behavior. And that's it. Thanks, guys.